Life is like a row of raspberry canes. An attempt at keeping things neat and orderly whilst nature and life have a very different idea. A messy tangle of roots that reach back, wiggling into all the little nooks and crannies of your past. Things to relish over and nourish you, some to cry about, others reaching into areas more toxic than beneficial. But nevertheless, a foundation vital to strong, healthy growth. Whilst above lies a mass of shoots, lines branching off in multiple directions, each with potential to bear myriad fruits, some to be pruned, others to be nurtured. But make no mistake, gardener, you are not the one growing those raspberries. That is the job of Father Time and Mother Nature. Your job is to set things off on the right foot. But every now and then, some deep rejuvenation is in order. Although that sounds relaxing, it can often help to stop, take stock, roll up the sleeves, and do the hard work of assessing what's working, what's not, and clear out the baggage that's overcrowding your life or raspberry bed. So, here, making the most of a quieter, dormant moment, I'm doing just that. You've probably heard people say that gardening is a mindful activity, one that can put you into a sort of meditative state where your focus is anchored, without judgment, on whatever it is you're doing in the present moment. And that is absolutely true. I often find myself looking at my watch what feels like 15 minutes into an allotment task, to be surprised that an hour has gone by without my head going on an unauthorised excursion, planning out the long list of tasks I need to get done next, or ruminating on things that have stressed me out the previous day, week, or even years prior. The truth is, though, it isn't always. And I would be lying if I said that looking after an allotment isn't sometimes stressful, especially if, like us, you're trying to juggle working a full-time job, the various requirements of staying somewhat healthy and alive, trying to fit a social life and downtime in around that, and looking after an allotment. Sometimes turning up at the allotment produces a sigh of despair rather than of content. I feel like this is something often skirted over by gardening channels and influencers who like to wax lyrical about the romantic side of growing your own, showing only the successes, portraying a smooth ride all the way as if time is not short and that all you need to do is follow these 5 simple steps and you'll have perfect veg every time. But this overlooks a simple truth. Life gets in the way. Unless you're retired and looking after your allotment is your main or even only hobby, if you go looking for them, there are always, and I mean always, more things to do on an allotment than you have time to get done. And so here I am taking an opportunity of relative calm for rejuvenation. Making a choice to just get one big, mindful job done to set things off on the right foot. Without these moments to declutter the soul and remove the congested stumps, you run the risk of an overcrowded raspberry patch later on down the line. It can feel a bit brutal on occasions, often requiring a bit of push and pull, tugging on deeply buried and entangled roots that have been perhaps a little neglected for some time. But if you've picked your moment well and do the necessary work to reposition and put the goodness back in, surrounding yourself and your plants in the necessary nourishing material, the rewards will be handsome and the future clearer, easier to see the fruits when they show themselves, and less likely to succumb to the maladies and inclement weather that might blight the weak and burdened. So keep watch for the clearer, calmer moments, and when they come, maybe invest the time for some rejuvenation. Cast your eyes over your raspberry patch and assess what damaged roots you may have buried deep that are leading to clutter and confusion. Be prepared to let go of what no longer serves you. Forgive, forget. Let go of elements in your life that are holding you back from a fruitful life. Then replant fresh shoots and feed your soul with good friends, healthy habits, and an environment that is supportive and nourishing. Most importantly, don't forget to savor the sweet times when they roll around. You set things off on the right foot, and now you get to enjoy what Father Time and Mother Nature bring your way. Your allotment may still get the better of you at times, but just know you're really not alone. Thanks for watching. See you next time.